Hey YouTube, and welcome to the return flight from Copenhagen to Bergen. This is pilot Marky 89 speaking. I'd just like to say thank you for the amount of people that have watched my last video from Bergen to Copenhagen. Really good that you are enjoying my videos. So, as you can see, we're standing at gate 14, Alpha 14 at Copenhagen. And it's quite rainy today, 2 degrees Celsius. Today we're gonna take off from runway 22 right. So we will have a right turn out to fly to Bergen. So you can see the catering company is already doing his thing with the food for the passengers. So let's go into the cockpit and begin with our pre-flight. Okay, so welcome to the cockpit. I've just turned on the battery switch and emergency exit light and put on the ground power unit, so nothing difficult. I'm gonna put on the irises to nav both of them. Okay, so now you can see here, as usual, it says enter iris position, so that's exactly what we are going to do. Pause in it, next page, copy and paste. So where are we? Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. We don't have to put in the gate number. Echo November Bravo Romeo. We're taking off from runway 22 right. And our flight number, I'm gonna double check. Flight number is Delta Yankee 969. We're gonna start the FS2 crew, as I always do.
Let's start setting up.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put in the amount of fuel. We need approximately 5.5 tons of fuel. Gonna switch to the captain's FMC. So 5.5 tons. Okay, so we have a general weight of 63.7. To go to the init ref page, or first I'm gonna enter the route, so it's Mixi, Papa 990, Alpha Lima, like so. So that's all sorted. We're gonna use the departure page and to right. And our first waypoint is Mixi, so it will be Mixi 1 Charlie departure. I'm actually gonna go and check the weather for Bergen. So currently it's 115 degrees and 8 knots. A few clouds at 3,000 feet, so it's pretty good. So I'm gonna enter it already. So it will be the ILS W runway 17. We will be using the Gilva transition, and we will be using Soxu for November. So we're gonna make a left turn our final left turn into
Heading
the runway.
212 set.
Turning off. Okay, so our yellow weight was 63.7. We'll be using 2.2 tons of reserve and costing X15. Flight level today 360, and we have a wind up 231 and 42 knots. The eastern deviation is -13. Trans altitude is 5,500. So N1, we are pretty light, so we're going to use a derated takeoff of 90.3%. Flaps 5, and that gives us a trim of 5.82. V1 and VR and V2 speed. So I'm going to enter V2 speed here. Like so. And that's pretty much it for the first. So I've done my part, or yeah, the first officer's part. I'm gonna press here so we can speed up a little bit.
I'm out for the walk around.
Okay, so we are just waiting for the catering service to be done. And then we can commence the boarding. The local QNH for today.
I'm back from the walk around. Everything looks good.
905. 0995. Like so. We're going to enter the runway heading. And our first waypoint, MIXI 329. Like so. Now will be the pilot flight. Okay, they are done right now, so we can shut these doors. And they are now shut.
Hey, Captain. The agents want to start sending people out. Can we start boarding?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Unfortunately, there is no ATC today. I'm flying on VATSIM, but there's no ATC online. So that's too bad.
Stand by.
So any minute now we will be able to do the pre-flight checklist. So our call sign for today will be North Shuttle 69 Yankee. There should be one more aircraft in this airport. I can't see him though.
I'm ready for the checklist.
Okay. Pre-flight checklist.
Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Hello, Captain. The passenger boarding is complete, and when you're ready, I have the load seat for you.
Okay, thank you.
Instrument transfer and display switches.
Have a safe flight.
Normal auto.
Window heat.
On.
Pressurization mode selector.
Auto.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Double check that, please. Pre-flight checklist complete.
Okay. We're gonna start the APU.
Starting APU.
So that's the auxiliary power unit. So we can have some power to the aircraft when we have disconnected the ground power unit and we haven't started the engines. So that's why. So you can see it's pulling up here. And go a little bit more forward. Are you ready for the departure brief?
I'm ready for the brief.
Okay, we will be taking off from runway 22 right. The Mixie 1 Charlie departure. We will be using noise abatement procedure 1. We will not be using anti-ice today, and we have 174 passengers on board, plus the crew. The weather for the takeoff looks good. A little rain, but it will eventually stop when we get over the clouds. The weather for Bergen looks pretty good as well. No rain, and the cloud base is about 3,000 feet, so everything looks good. The engine bleeds will be on for the takeoff, and we'll be using flaps 5. Any questions?
No questions.
Departure brief complete. APU on the bus.
APU going on the bus.
Cockpit to ground. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
You can disconnect the external air and GPO now.
Roger that.
Okay, so he's gonna turn off ground power unit.
Okay, external air and power removed. You're clear to start number 2.
Okay, thank you.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Before start procedures.
Check. I'm ready for the checklist.
Before start checklist.
Flight deck door.
Closed and locked.
Fuel.
Set.
Passenger signs.
On.
Windows.
Locked.
Mode control panel.
Speed 145. Heading 219. Altitude 5,500 feet.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 138, VR 138, V2 145.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Okay, so we are ready. So they will remove the jetway.
Okay, hold on as we prepare the aircraft for pushback.
Okay, so I'm gonna release the parking brake. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. It has been inserted and please release brake.
I can hear another aircraft. Let's see where he is. There he is. I don't think he
Left is clear, right is clear. Okay to start engines.
Start sequence is 2 then 1.
Check.
Start engine number 2.
Starting number 2.
Waiting until N2 to go up to 25%. There we go.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Starter cutout.
Start engine number 1.
Starting number 1.
So he's now disconnecting.
Tow equipment is removed.
A little early, but it doesn't matter.
You are clear for taxi. Please wait for my hand signal on the left-hand side. Goodbye.
Starter cutout.
Flaps 5.
Check.
Looks pretty good.
Takeoff flaps set. I'm ready for the checklist.
The full taxi checklist.
Generators.
On.
Probe heat.
On.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Isolation valves.
Auto.
Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Okay, so we are now ready for taxi. Clear on the left.
We're clear on the right.
Gonna make a right turn here onto Alpha, and then just continue. See if there's no incoming traffic.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin's secure.
Okay, thank you. Select taxi light on. The full takeoff checklist.
Flaps.
Set.
Stabilizer trim.
5.8 units.
Before takeoff checklist complete. Cabin crew, take your seats.
So this will be a rolling takeoff, so we will not go up on the runway and stop. We're gonna go in here to Alpha 1. And I can see here there is no inbound traffic, so we're just ready to go. Runway entry procedures.
Check. Ready to go.
Check. Okay, so we're now ready to go. Take off.
Check.
So 40%. And 1.
Check.
It is stabilized. Toga.
Check.
We have a door failure. Oh,
Check.
it out.
Thrust set.
Check. Check. Gear up.
Gear up. LNAV.
Select VNAV.
VNAV. Gear up, lights out.
Set flight level 200.
Flight level 200 set.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
Okay, that's a pretty good takeoff. I'm now gonna let the autopilot do the flying.
I'm ready for the checklist.
Off the takeoff checklist.
Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and on. Flaps. Up, no lights. After takeoff checklist. Complete. Transition altitude. Altimeters 1013.
Check. So due to that there is no other traffic in our vicinity, we can go direct to mixing. Okay, so we are on our way.
Flight level 100.
Check. Set flight level 360. Now we're leaving Copenhagen.
Level 262 set.
Hopefully we are flying to better weather. So as usual, I will get back to you guys when we are at cruising of 360. Okay, welcome back. We're just passing flight level 340, so we're soon at our cruising flight level. Everything so far looks great. There's actually not so much to say right now. I will get back to you guys when we are approximately 30 nautical miles from our top of descent, and I will show you how to make how to put in the information in the FMC so we can make a good descent to our destination. So I will see you in about 35 minutes or so. Okay, welcome back. As you can see here, we're about 20 nautical miles to our top of descent. So we'll go to the descent page and forecast. We'll set in our trans level, which is for Bergen is 70. We're gonna put in flight level 300, flight level 200, and flight level 100. We're gonna set in the winds 231 by 22 and 214 by 16 and 172 11.
Flight level 100 set.
You can do the, just gonna check the decision height, which is 367. Like so.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
Okay, we'll be arriving by the ATC assigned star. As for the approach, we can expect an ILS approach into our destination. Landing runway condition is dry. Anti-ice is not required. Landing flap will be 30. Auto brake will use level 2. Engine blades will be on. Decision height will be 3, 6, 7 feet. Any questions?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Okay, so I just calculated out the ESA deviation, which is -11. And it's QNH. I'm gonna use the other one.
I'm ready for the checklist.
Which is the QNH, which is in 991. We will not be using anti-ice on this approach. I'm just gonna execute that, and you can see here we are about to commence our descent. Like now. And I'm just gonna double check our approach and see what it looks like. And it all looks great. Okay. So, as usual, I'm gonna get back to you guys when we are at flight level 100, and that's where the interesting stuff is about to happen. So, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. I just wanted to start the video a little bit ahead of flight level 100. Just to take a look at this magnificent view. Lovely view over the mountains. Okay, so we just have a plane departing from Bergen. You can see right here. Hopefully he knows what he's doing, so he will miss us. Maybe we can even see the aircraft flying past us, maybe. So everything looks great here. All according to plan. Let's see where he goes. I can see here on my map that he's going to Helsinki. So he should probably turn left from his point of view. Oh, there we have him. There we go. There it is.
00.
Check.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
So I'm gonna enter the ILS frequency. For the runway. So we can find the localizer and glide slope. We are approaching our transition level, or sorry, transition altitude. See what time we'll estimate of landing. 15:38. So we will be landing in about 9 minutes. I'm not sure if we are able to see the airport from here. Oh, there we go. There it is. The speed looks good. You can see that we have 12 knots tailwind, so but I don't think that it should make our speed so much higher. So the local QNH 9 and 901. Approach checklist.
Altimeters 0990. Yes. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin's secure.
Okay, thank you. Use a little bit of speed brake. Soon we will commence our final turn. So we're now approaching Gilva transition.
Glide slope alive.
Now we can see that our airspeed is coming down. So we can take in the speed brake. Now I'm gonna arm the localizer.
Thousand to go.
We have the airport in sight. Flaps 1.
1,000 to go. Flaps 1.
Flaps 5.
Cabin crew, take your seats. Flaps 5. Localizer alive.
Gear down.
Gear down.
So the gear is coming down. Gonna arm the speed brake. Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
Landing checklist.
Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Standing by for the flaps.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 15.
So it's VREF plus 5, so it's 148.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure. Flaps 25.
Flaps 25.
Set the go-around altitude of 3,000 feet. Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Autopilot off.
Flaps 30. Green light. Landing checklist complete.
Check.
Feet.
Continue.
Check. Approaching minimums.
400.
Landing.
300.
Check.
Terrain. 200.
Minimums.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes up.
Check.
Reverse green.
Check. Manual braking.
Check. 60 knots.
Check. So we're gonna vacate here to the left. So, welcome to Bergen. Gonna make a left turn here. Or actually we can keep on going. Swap nav 1.
Check.
Swap nav 2.
Check. APU is online.
APU on the bus.
APU going on the bus.
So I'm gonna go for gate number 25. Select taxi light off.
Cabin crew, disarm slides.
Okay, so here we are.
I'm ready for shutdown.
Engines are shutting down. I'm gonna go through the shutdown checklist. Connect the... Yes!
Captain, all flights disarmed.
Okay, thank you. Connect the ground power unit. And so now we are gonna go ahead.
Okay, chokes are in now and you can release the parking brake.
Okay, thank you. Shutdown checklist.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Propane.
Off.
Hydraulic panel.
Set.
Flaps.
Up.
Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Shutdown checklist complete.
Okay. So, hopefully you have enjoyed this flight with me today, and if there is any flight you would like me to do, just leave a comment below, and I will happy to do that flight for you. So have a good day, and I'll see you next time.